up on Machu Picchu right now, and this is amazing. Get out and do more. Don't let your wheelchair hold you back. I'm Nathan Ogden, and I'm from Boise, Idaho. I met Heather when we were in college. It was my second year of college, her first year of college. I went into math class and I looked around the room and she was the cutest girl in there, and I'm like, that's who I want. So I had to start figuring out how to get her. It took a little bit of work here and there, but I finally, at the end of the school year, we started dating a little serious.
We only dated for a month as well. So we were dated for 1 month, engaged for a month, and have been married for 28 years, so.
A little crazy.
Yeah. I felt like Cheer the Hope maybe began many years ago when Nate broke his neck 2 different times. It kind of gave us a passion for helping people with disabilities, but especially with wheelchairs and helping get mobility. And we had the idea of riding 1,200 miles on bicycles to raise money for wheelchairs so that people could have mobility. And we thought, man, this might be something that's like something we could do to push ourselves and also for others. And shortly after our bike ride, and we raised some money for, Nathan's wheelchair was actually stolen at a Boise State football game. And as we sat there that night, we just thought, there were so many miles we had just ridden as a family, and now we don't have our own wheels. And I thought, how ironic is this?
For me, it brought back a little bit of, like when I broke my neck, before I ever leave the hospital, I had a wheelchair, something to go home in. So I always had a wheelchair around. But after this happened, were carrying me into vehicles, carrying me into the house. I don't have a wheelchair to get into the next day. So it made me think a little bit more seriously of what really is it like for many, many millions of people throughout the world that don't have the ability to move on their own. And they have to be carried, or they have to find other ways to be able to move them. And that kind of lit a little bit of a fire under us to think, maybe we can do more.
We had no idea the scope of what the world actually needs, and there's 100 million people, and I'm sure that ticks up every day, that need wheelchairs. And we had no clue that that was something that was a big need in the world.
Yeah, it was a big eye-opener for us. There's that many people that aren't as independent as they could be, that they have less hope, they have less probably courage to even go out and do things because they think that it's not possible, or it's too much work, it's too hard, so why do it? And that in itself makes you lose the will to live. If I didn't have a wheelchair, how am I supposed to be a good husband? How am I supposed to be a good father if I can't go out and participate and do things with others?
It's not just the person that needs mobility in wheelchairs. It's the caregivers who are carrying around their children, their mothers, their fathers, all over the place. And many of the people who are actually needing the wheelchairs, they don't get out of their homes for years and years. It's changing not just that person's life, but their families, their caregivers, and also their communities, their schools.
We decided to travel to go give the wheelchairs out throughout the world instead of just sending the wheelchairs, because it's more meaningful to us, and I truly believe it's more meaningful to them. It does make a difference if I'm there, because then these people see someone else in a wheelchair who flew halfway across the country and brought 280 wheelchairs to give away. And it gives them a greater sense of purpose and hope that they can do bigger things, that they can dream higher. You can tell it really is impactful on them to know that just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you have to be homebound. It doesn't even mean you have to stay in your own city, but that you can go where you want to go.
For distribution days, it feels like almost like Christmas morning, seeing how these people who are coming to get their wheelchair for the first time, or maybe even a repair for their wheelchair, they will show up 2 to 3 hours before they're even supposed to be there, because it is like a present for them. It is something that they can't provide for themselves in many cases, and they're so excited to be able to be a part of something that's big. This is a miracle for them to be able to receive it, but also the joy and the humility that they show to us to say, Thank you for coming and being a part of our family. Thank you for coming and sharing this with us.
Estoy contento porque ha llegado una nueva silla porque la otra me era muy incómoda. Ahora estoy recontra cómoda.
I think to me, what makes these distributions so powerful is when I get to go up and start talking to people, either before or after they've received their wheelchair. And I don't speak Spanish that good, but I can still communicate just enough to let them know that I love them, that they are powerful, that they're wanted, and they're special, and that they're a child of God. But I think it means so much to me because I understand, I'm on a level with them to where I understand many of the struggles that they go through. Not all of them, but many of them. It just fills my heart with so much joy to know that they're getting something today that will change their life for years to come.
I feel, while going about giving people these wheelchairs, I feel a love for them, a gratitude for what I've been blessed with, for my ability to walk and get around, but also a gratitude for my ability to be here and to help people that are so gracious, so kind, so grateful, and that are so strong, really. They go through things I can't even imagine, and then they come here today with a huge smile on their face. That brings me hope.
Gracias por esta oportunidad que nos dan a todas nosotras. Les tengo muy agradecido a todos ustedes. Gracias. Que Dios les bendiga.
My biggest dream is that every person knows that they are seen, knows that they have a purpose here on this earth, knows that they are loved. And as we go about giving out wheelchairs, we can see how that is actually changing these people. And it's not just the receiver of the wheelchair, the caregivers, the families. I know that as we continue to do this, even though we're just a small family, that it is making a difference.
The thing that I like most about Share the Hope trips is the opportunity that we have to serve others and to meet new people, to get to know their lives and the things that they go through.
As a travel coordinator and as a member of the Ogden family, we hope that our volunteers come away with a new perspective, being able to travel to a different country and to see the lives that are there.
You're not only there to see the views, see the different places, but you're able to get to know the people as well.
These trips are amazing. I mean, obviously, as you can tell, we do a lot of fun things on our trips as well as doing our wheelchair distributions. Yeah, we'd like to invite everyone who would like to come to join us. It's a great cause, and yeah, we get to do a lot of good in the world.
I dream in this life that someone who has mobility issues, maybe someone who's in a wheelchair every day or part of the day, that they can mentally realize and accept that my wheelchair is not who I am. That doesn't define me. My wheelchair is just how I get around. You have so many abilities. Walking may not be one of them, but what else can you do? And I think the more that I can do to help motivate or teach or inspire people to think that way, they may be taking wheelchairs to other countries. And then that means we're affecting so many other people. Or maybe they start traveling with their family when they don't travel with their family anymore because it's too hard in a wheelchair. Well, you can make it work. You just have to choose to do it. And then surround yourself with the right people to get it done.